Hi there. Now we read lesson 242. This day is God's. It is my gift to him. That means I'm gifting this day to God. God, what would you have me do? I am melding with God. I am aligning with God, walking as one with God. It's my gift to him. It's my gift to her. Paragraph 1. I will not lead my life alone today. I do not understand the world, and so to try to lead my life alone must be but foolishness. But there is one who knows all that is best for me, and he is glad to make no choices for me, but the ones that lead to God. I give this day to him, for I would not delay my coming home, and it is he who knows the way to God. This is so beautiful, because when we understand that we cannot make the best choices for us, because we only know what we know. We don't know the whole picture. We only know our piece of the puzzle and maybe a couple of pieces around us, and even that is perceived through the ego. We only see the past. We don't even see what's present there. But to give our lives to be managed by God, by source, by spirit, by your guides, by whatever you call it, it doesn't really matter. By that intuitive voice, by that higher self, by that decision to call on that which sees the whole picture is what liberates us. I love that God is the boss of me. I love that. And inside of that awareness, I don't have to feel guilty when I listen to the voice that leads me very clearly, very peacefully, to speak, to make decisions that the world doesn't understand. When I don't hold people responsible, when I'm not blaming, when I'm not judging, the world doesn't understand why I would want to forgive others. The world doesn't understand why I chose to listen to God when God told me, let your son do drugs. Don't stop him, but listen to me and do what I'm telling you. And when I followed that direction, it was powerful. The world did not understand when I told my ex-husband, let's do a postnup. Let's take my name off of everything that belongs to you. The world does not understand that when he said, let's have a divorce, I said, okay, if that's what makes you happy, let's do it. The world does not understand that I don't need anybody else to complete me, because I hear the voice of God. It's what drives me. It's what powers me. And that's where my freedom comes in. That's where my ability to be at peace with everything that moves and changes comes from. You know, the sweet man, Dan, that I started dating this year, it looks like that relationship has completed, but my heart has so much love for him that from that space, I get to celebrate what I had. 8 beautiful months of just enjoyable, wonderful times. I kept a list of what was wonderful about him, and I will revisit that on a regular basis because it filled my heart with such joy. Why would I want to take note of what I didn't like? Why would I want to focus on what is not godly? That's what my ego does, and that's what I have given up doing, because that's how I save the world from my judgments. That's how I save me from the density of making myself the authority of my own life. So this day is God's. It is my gift to her. It is my gift to him. Let's go to paragraph 2, which is the prayer. And so we give today to you. We come with wholly open minds. We do not ask for anything that we may think we want. Give us what you would have received by us. You know all our desires and our wants, and you will give us everything we need in helping us to find the way to you. It's like the bread morsels in the story of Hansel and Gretel. The morsels have been laid out, and if we follow the voice that guides us, the path will be fun and will be easy. We only suffer because we try to attach ourselves to things that we think we want, because our perspective is so small compared to God's that we truly settle for very little. And every time something gets pulled out, it's because God has something grander and bigger planned for us. We've got to get comfortable with the idea that we do not have our best interest at heart. We can't when we think with our ego. We can when we say, God, what would you have me do? I am aligning my will with yours. It is well with my soul to let you lead the way. because the path will be fun and easy, because God gave us a purpose, and that is happiness. If our purpose is to be happy, how can the path be anything but fun and easy? As we walk through the density of what we have been projecting on the world, we're going to have a lot of lessons, a lot of opportunities to choose love over fear, to practice salvation and forgiveness. As we clean up the density of these obstacles that we have placed in our way, and it will take time. The Course tells us we're using time to undo time. It will take time, but the day is coming, whether it's this lifetime or the next or in two, the day is coming that we are going to be walking through this world without a single obstacle in the way, because we will have chosen by then 1,000,000 times 10 to release the world from being responsible for us, to release our ideas that we're unworthy, that we're not good enough, that we are not powerful enough, because we will have released every belief another has of us. We will choose not to believe what is not true. We will choose to only embody what is really true. That day is coming when, as pure love, we will each, the whole planet, walk on this beautiful playground with love, with joy, with compassion, with caring, with sharing. Until that happens, we have to do our work, because we're laying the foundation for ourselves in our future generations. Isn't this beautiful? Thanks for sharing this experience with me. I'll see you in the next lesson.